Alright, this is a reading for Taurus. This is the May Flower full moon in Sagittarius. Sagittariuses are usually known for not sticking to a routine or a schedule. They kind of just wing it, or they kind of have their own plans in mind. So in this full moon, there's what deserves more of your compassion, what part of yourself needs to expand, where should you direct your energy, and what is your true purpose of this cycle as far as full moon is concerned. So let's get into that and see if there's any hidden messages here. I know in the last one I had maybe one or two, but let's see what yours holds. Alright, Taurus? So what deserves more of your compassion? We have, let's see, I didn't count my cards first, I'm sorry. So let's see, we have the Devil in reverse. The Devil in reverse is violence, abuse, let's see, freedom, psychological torture, cruel intentions release, desired for nothing positive, restoring control, addiction problems. So there's I feel like it's an academic problem. So I feel like it's either you want to become an overachiever, or you want to achieve a lot in a short period of time, or it is relationship related, but you're trying to far exceed everybody else. So it's one of those things. So yeah, I feel like there might be some also a couple blocks here for some people, where you want to achieve a lot, but it's like you get blocked along the way. I've felt that way before, but like, let's be honest, I don't stay stuck for long. Basically, I don't use stimulants when I'm trying to do stuff. I actually use like tea or like chai in order to motivate myself. And then like what I eat is basically, donuts. You need a lot of sugar to do what I do every day. But yeah, it's fine. You have to stay away from fructose though. That's a bad one. So yeah, if you're doing a lot in a short period of time, or you're trying to overachieve, somebody like me, have like, a donut in the morning, have fresh fruit for lunch, and then have like a steak dinner for dinner, because your body has to motivate itself in order to break down certain aspects of your diet in order to make energy that's sustainable. Yeah, I've been doing stuff today, but yeah, I have 2 jobs and then I do some side shit. So I think I have 4 side things I do. So anyway, yeah, sugar, fresh fruit, steak, salty, savory stuff for dinner. It works out. That's also how I lose weight too, at a rapid pace. Anyway, what part of yourself needs to expand? We have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is independent, doesn't need approval, is to the point, clear-mindedness, doesn't hide their feelings, complex, isn't easily fooled, and perceptive. So there could be somebody who is kind of holding you back, and I'm going to say this, it could be a friend that you've known for a while, or it could be somebody who is constantly telling you gossip, and I feel like you're going to kind of try to strive forward without really listening too much to this person. I feel like if you know other people's gossip, it kind of slows you down or distracts you. I feel like you're kind of getting off that boat and kind of going and doing your own thing, or trying to succeed from recent downfalls. I feel like some people might have had a lot of setbacks, in the past couple of weeks, or maybe the year, a year ago, you were not doing well. But, like, I feel like there's certain obstacles or certain things that you had in your life that were kind of holding you back or becoming more like a vice that you're kind of trying to break free from and trying to do your own thing with. So, anyway, let's see. Number 3, where to direct all your energy? We have the 9 of Swords in reverse. So, 9 of Swords in reverse is major anxiety, hope, despair, sleepless nights, constant stress, worry, female-related health problems. So, there might have been miscarriage, there might be breast cancer, there might be something involved with the female reproductive system, or the fact of not being where you want to be at a certain age or a certain, like, milestone in your life. So there could be that. Also, you could be reaching out to somebody who you haven't reached out to in a long time. So there might be somebody that is like one of your friends and they're kind of workaholics and you're kind of more leisurely. I don't want to say that in a bad way, but you're more leisurely in your perception of, like, urgency. Like, I've worked with people like that where they're more, they like to talk to people. They're not ones to be like, oh my gosh, I gotta go, I'll talk to you later, you know my number, and they're off. You're more of like the slow and steady wins the race type people, where you want to make sure people are comfortable. If they have any concerns, they're talking to you. If anything's new in their life, they're talking to you. Stuff like that. So it's a different mentality. In order to be a workaholic, you kind of have to be a little bit abrupt and rude with people. But I feel with you, you're more like you're progressing. Alright? You're more progressive, or you're more steady in your approach to things. I think that's a better way of putting it. But, yeah, you're kind of looking at everything. You're making sure that you know everything about somebody or about what's going on in the world or with somebody. Okay, so it's kind of like a slower pace, especially in the country. Yeah, in the South, like, everybody's like at a promenade pace. And promenades, it's usually like when you go out shopping and you're kind of window shopping. That's what a promenade is, from what I've gathered. So yeah, it's that type of leisurely kind of thing. And I feel like that's where your self is at. You're kind of making sure you do everything right and you get all the details in. Okay, so you might be kind of going through a lot of different things where you're going to have to change your perspective on how you go into a job, or how you perceive your job, or how your point of urgency is. Like, usually I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off. So you might be getting into that role in order to achieve a lot more than probably what you have been doing. I don't want to say that in a bad way. Most of the Tauruses I know, they're the type of person that works 9 until 9 o'clock, or they have like a second job or something. So it's kind of trying to cram everything into like 2 minutes of talking to somebody. But I feel like there's a lot of stuff that needs to be unpacked, and a lot of stuff that needs to be like on urgent level all the time, and it might be a difference of opinion there. Okay, so depending on what you're going through and what needs to be done, I feel like it's gonna have to be sectioned off into emergency issues and leisurely strolls. Okay, so then there's no mix up, and you kind of have like everything down on paper, so you know what to do, when to do it, and all that. Okay, just become more organized, I feel, would help out a lot. So, let's see, what is your true purpose for the cycle? We have the 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles. So major purchases, large sums of money, new homes, cars, um, having more than enough money, rewards, luxury, furniture, fruits of labor. So there's a point in this cycle, which this cycle only lasts, I think, for a month, because it is Sagittarius. It's more in the moment than it is throughout the year, like most of the other signs of the zodiac. So this could happen in an instant. This could be kind of moving it along if you're in a relationship, or if you're just buying a house for the first time, or if you're buying properties. I know a few people that just buy properties for the sake of properties. But yeah, you're just kind of you have money to spare, so you're kind of trying to, find something nice or settle down or whatever have you. But yeah, you're trying to just like see what's out there in order to make sure that you have all the information and stuff. So it might be a little bit of a different perspective that you have when buying a property, house, or something else at the current moment, where you're thinking more industrial than leisurely, which might be a big step for you, and you're just like, but I like this, but I need this, and it's a different between necessity and want. It's entirely different from what you're used to. I think. So yeah, in this in this full moon, it's very different. It's kind of like putting your world upside down. Okay, so you're gonna try to get necessity and then decorate. So it's gonna be one of those type of things. Okay, so Taurus, hopefully this helped you out in some way, shape, or form. I know it's kind of long-winded because again it's me, but I hope I gave you a bit of information here. I feel like you're going through a lot of the dark shadow stuff, but I feel it's more based in reality, where you're trying to get through a lot of difficult situations or a lot of difficult relationships. So hopefully all that goes by really fast, or it gets resolved pretty soon, and you can enjoy this cycle. This cycle is pretty cool. It only lasts for about a month until the next full moon, but it's one of those type of things where the other ones are going through like an entire year cycle until the next, the same kind of moon it has now. This one's right until the next one, which I believe the next one is going to be the strawberry moon, so that's when it's going to stop in June. So enjoy this while you have it. Okay, I feel that there's a lot of opportunity for some good things to happen. Okay, it might not be foreseen right now, but you'll cross it when you come to it. Okay, anyway, I'll talk to you later, and hopefully this helps you out in some way, shape, or form. And yeah, full moons are fun. Different colors, different things depending on where you live and how you perceive the moon. Alright, so I will see you in the next reading. Alright, later.